And now a game that needs no introduction, Clank. This is Clank Digital. This is the beta that you got a key for. Just the beta, just to play the beta. We still have to buy it when it comes out if you backed the Clank Legacy 2 Kickstarter. So I'm going to play just a regular game of Clank here. Clank is easily the #1 game played in my house. It is my wife's favorite game. I love it. We have a friend who absolutely loves it to play with us. And so it gets a lot of play here. We have everything there is Clank. And you got a beta key if you purchased the Kickstarter for Clank Legacy 2. We got access to the beta to help them test this out, which is fantastic. So register the key on Steam, and here we go. It's a little bare bones at the moment as far as options go. Like, I don't see like speeding things up, stuff like that. Little niceties like that aren't in there. As far as bugs go, I think I've only noticed one thing, which is at the very end of the game when it's counting up the points and it has these cute little sparkly sprite things bouncing around. There's a button you can click on to go back to the map to look at the map. And so it takes the score away, but you still see the little glowing bits, I think. But other than that, it works just fine. For some reason, my wife, who's playing it on her laptop, has some trouble clicking on some rooms for some reason. It's a 1080p monitor, not touchscreen, on her laptop, and she can't, sometimes like she has a movement and it won't let her move into a room. I don't know what it is. It's even highlighted and glowing. It says that this is a valid place. That's the only bug that she has ran into, and I imagine she sees the little sparkly bits during the tally. But other than that, it's perfectly fine, and I have yet to run into the movement problem that she had. It works fine here on like a regular desktop PC. So I'm not going to do online play. I'm just going to play, as we tend to do here, just with ourselves. We're going to do a local play game, single player. It does have online play. Games are going online. It does have a really cool, so this is like, I think, a daily challenge. I'm not signed in right now, so I can't look, but it's like a daily challenge, which is an awesome thing to have, I think, first of all. Second of all, these challenges are cool. I think my wife has a few more of these done than I do. But look at this. You can choose this challenge here. Players draft custom 7-card starting decks plus 3 stumbles. Look at this one. Tunnels with icons on them collapse and become unusable after the second time they're used, right? There's just cool little scenarios to play through, and once you beat them and come in first place, when you do, you unlock the heroic mode difficulty of that same thing. So the first one here, just as an example, the goblin is replaced with a random monster which changes each time it's defeated. On Heroic, the goblin is replaced with a random monster which changes each time it is defeated. Your opponents start with a silver spear in their decks, and if you don't know what the silver spear is, that's 3 swords on that item. So that's, yeah, on that card. But today, we're just going to go through and just see how it works, just so we can all take a look, make sure it's up to snuff, make sure that it's the Clank that we know and love. It is base Clank at the moment. All we have is the starting sides, right, or the starting board, the castle, and then the back side of that is the Burrow Mounds. We do have 3 different difficulty levels. Let's just play on hard and get wrecked. Let's play against 3 hard AIs and see how this works out for us. So I do know what I'm doing with Clank, so I'm probably going to accidentally skip over some things here and there. But oh my goodness! I feel like I'm staring at 3 of what I consider to be the best cards in the game. So one of the things is you can press WASD to move the camera around. You can also use your mouse, and I don't have a keyboard up here, so I'm just going to use the mouse for the whole game. You can zoom in and zoom out with your mouse wheel. And then on a keyboard, I believe you can hit R, I think. It's E or R. I don't know. I don't have a keyboard in front of me. To pull up the market. So if you have just a mouse, you can click up here on the top right-hand corner to pull up the dungeon row. I got to be careful. The market is like these boxes. That's the dungeon row. Or you can just hover over a card, and it pops up right away. Now, Brilliance is probably the most OP card in the whole game, and there it is. Boots of Swiftness are like a must-have, and I love the Elven Dagger, but the Queen of Hearts is a favorite card of mine. So I don't know. I think that between the Queen, the Boots, and Brilliance, I do think Brilliance wins out still. I think that's the card to get. The Elven Dagger's amazing and all, but holy cow. This is Dead Run, I'm sure. Yep, Dead Run, and we have the Captain. Wow, okay. So if you don't know Clank, I will try to, narrate some of this, but mostly this is taking a look at the digital version here just to see what it's all about. You can see here on the top, it shows how much Clank is in the Clank area. So apparently I'm first player, so you start out with 3 Clank on the Clank area. Orange is going to go next, green third, and blue is going to go last. One cool thing is there are, like you'll notice, orange isn't in regular Clank, yellow is, but they do have the Adventuring Party colors in here. So orange and purple, I believe, are in here to add to that. And purple, it happens to be my wife's favorite color, so it works out great for her. You can click on the dragon head up here to hide the rage track, right? That is very handy to see what's going on, though. This way you know how many cubes are being drawn out of the bag. And my favorite, it tells you how many cubes are in the bag, right? So you start the game, of course, with 24 black dragon cubes in the bag. Then, obviously, the way Clank is, you have to just lay down your whole hand, and it only matters what order you play them in if you have, like, text on your cards, like special cards. Your starting deck here, there's nothing, right? There's +1 Clank. So you hit play all, this little button here, boom. It tallies them up on the right-hand side. So we know we have 3 skill points, 2 boots, 0 swords. So we're going to go 1, we're going to click this little place here and hop down in here. We have a second boot to spend, so we're going to click over here and move to there. Now, you can just buy off the dungeon row from here, right? I can purchase off of the dungeon row from here. I can drag a card over. But in case you don't know the cards that well, I will try to remember to pull these up for the most part here and there and see what we can do. See, you know, take a look at these cards, talk about them, see what's out there. Now, one thing I have noticed is the AI loves to buy mercenaries. They just, boom, they will buy tons of mercenaries right off the bat. I'd like to be able to move a lot, but what I do not like to do is generate Clank. And you can see, Dead Run gives me 2 boots, which is amazing, but it also gives me 2 Clank, which is really bad if I don't have a way to mitigate that. So, starting off, you know what? Let's just buy the Rebel Captain, okay? Let's buy the Rebel Captain. The idea there is that that is a 2 skill point card, right? So when I do draw the Rebel Captain, holy smokes, we drew a dragon right off the bat. I bought 1 card and there it goes. So 1 black cube, 1 green cube came out and hit the green player. You can see on the left over here, they are down to 9 hit points now. Now, I'm kind of in the way, but you can see down here how much gold I have and 10 hit points. And if you click your own little avatar, right? So if I click here, you can see what cards are in your deck and what is in your discard pile. Up here at the top, it shows you all your tokens. You can flip through the characters and see what they've got. It's amazing. They have done a very good job with this game. I just hope that they support the expansions. That's the thing, because we have everything for Clank, and we play them all the time. And love it. It's the game to play. Like, we have a 7-year-old daughter who I would kill to get to play this game with us. It would be amazing. So that is like life goal. Okay, so this turn we're gonna have a single stumble, but it looks like 4 burgles, which are going to give us 4 skill points. So since again none of these are special, we're just gonna hit play them all. There we go. You can see it adds the red cube up here for us. And we can't do anything. We can't move, we can't fight, but we can purchase. So let's go to the market, and what can we buy for 4? Now, I love that I can grab that Elven Dagger. That's probably what we're gonna do. I shouldn't. I really should buy an Explorer, but I do like the Elven Dagger. So let's go ahead, take the Elven Dagger. We're gonna click on end turn at the bottom. The game does have another dragon came out? Really? Oh! Who'd we get? Orange again, huh? No, it was green last time, so orange. Okay. Dang. All right. Well, here we go. So I love that you can see what they have. It shows their things right here. This shows their inventory right here. You can click on it to expand it. Once they get a whole bunch of little tokens and things, you can see what they have here. And they do play quick enough, right? It's not slow, right? So you can just kind of jam through it. This has been the most amazing thing in the morning when you're waking up having that first cup of coffee. I can crank out a game of Clank in just like 20, 30 minutes or whatever and be on my way. So it looks like we did draw our Elven Dagger right away. So let's play that first. Now, if I hit play all, actually, yeah, it kind of doesn't really matter. I don't have anything that does anything special. Sometimes you do have cards that you want to play. Like if it says discard a card, I might pull that out and play that special, right? So you can like, here, let's take a Burrow. I can pull it out and play it, right? I just pull it out and it gets played immediately. Or I hit the play all and just wham, they get slammed over there. Now, we have a single worthless sword, but we have 7 points. And I mean, this turn, I'm going to buy Brilliance. You see, you can just drag it out right there. Brilliance, if you didn't see, it says draw 3 cards. I'm going to end my... Oh, no, I can buy this too. Defeat and get a single boot. We have a single boot, so I can drag this out, let go of it. We killed that guy with a single boot. Now we've earned a boot. That's awesome. We're going to come down into the Crystal Cave. I love that there's tooltips for things. Right there, next to end turn. See if we hit rewind. There it goes. And it's the good kind of rewind, right? Like, it doesn't just like reset your whole turn or anything. It's smart. It knows that if you have new information, that's as far back as you can go, right? Which is great. That's how we play at our table, of course. Like, you know, if you didn't draw any cards, flip any tokens, yada, 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 if there's no new information but you moved to the wrong spot, okay, you can go ahead and go back. Ooh, there's an Arrive. That's the best Arrive. 3 black dragon cubes back in the bag. We are still at 24 black cubes. I love it. Oh, they get to trash a card, you lucky player, you. Look at he's dancing up there. I do like the little like generic guys, but I do kind of miss that they don't have weapons. I do like that the meeples in the real game have like different weapons. That's a fun thing for me, but I kind of get it here. So ooh, those bracers are amazing. They let you draw cards. Okay. So again, we don't have any fancy stuff. Let's just play our whole hand, see what we're working with here. We have, we added a cube to the bag, so that just appeared right there, and then underneath the dragon head, and then we have 3 skill points and 2 boots. So with our 2 boots, I don't really know where to go. We have 0 money. I know I'm sitting in front of it, so you can't really see it, but right there, right behind me, we have $0. Yeah, there, if I click on that, it'll show up at the top. So you can see I have $0. This is how many cubes I have in my own supply. I love it. And we're going to draw a stumble next time, by the way. It shows you I have 1 card in my deck sitting in front of me, right? And it's a stumble, so we know that sucks. So I'm going to have to pray that we get some good cards. Now, on the downside here, we don't have any boots. So let's consider that when we go shopping, because we just drew 2 boots now. So we have to get down in there as far as possible. Meow. So what is this here? So the vault, right? You can only use it in the depths that cost 3 points. Can we get to the depths now to use that? That's the big question of the hour here. So let's do this. Let's come down 1. Then here is a tunnel with a bad guy. Unfortunately, we don't have a sword, but you know what? Sometimes you just have to make that sacrifice, right? So normally if I had a sword, I can click on this guy, but I cannot because I do not have a sword to kill him. Meaning when I click down here, I take a damage. But you know what? I'm at full hit points. I mean, I was. And I just got 5 gold. Yes. Okay, that's spectacular. And now what we can do is we can do... Oh, it's +3 Clank, though. You know, and you'll notice I cannot rewind because I got the 5 gold. We flipped that token, right? So, ooh. Okay, so on the upside, those 5 tokens, or 5 gold are 5 points. I don't really want to add 3 Clank to the bag. The alternative is to not buy that and buy something else. Sleight of Hand is a really good card. This gets you out of a lot of trouble. I really want the money is the problem here, because I want to be able to go shopping, right? I want to be able to buy some stuff in the market, which we are. Are we in a market or next to one? We are next to a market, right? So let's take a look at our hand, or our deck, rather. So we're going to draw a Clank. Oh, yeah, we're going to have a shot at everything. So hopefully we'll get that 1 sword. Now, we also have the option of buying a mercenary to up the odds of that. We could buy the shrine to give us 1 gold, or we could use that to heal. That's great and all, but we only have 3 skill points, so we better make it work. Swagger's not bad. Swagger's not a bad card at all. Man, the vault is tempting, though, because 5 gold is 5 victory points, and it gets us over that hump. So, when you're playing Clank, sometimes you wind up playing like a money-heavy game. You get a bunch of money-generating cards, maybe a bunch of swords to kill the goblin and get a bunch of money from guys you're killing. That doesn't look like it might work out to be the game I'm playing today. So, perhaps we take the vault. You can double-click it or drag it down here. Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to click End Turn. So we're about to have 9 cubes in the bag, which is going to be terrible, but, which is far more than they have, right? They have 2, 0, and 1. We already have 5 in there. So sometimes you play a Clank heavy game. Sometimes you can heal yourself out of the trouble you're in, right? The game plays so differently every time. It's amazing. There's 100 cards in the deck there. So, you know, as you're playing, this dungeon row is completely different every time. The Ogre would be a great guy to kill, but we know we're not going to have any swords. We did draw Brilliance, though. Let's see here. We drew 2 black. No, 1 black and 1 orange cube. Off to the blue player's turn now. They have a lot. They have 5 points. Man, that's a bummer. I didn't get the red queen there. Somebody took her. I didn't get... I got Brilliance, though. I didn't get the boots. The boots would have been amazing. I didn't get the boots, so somebody here is, like, moving. So again, I can play cards in any order I want if I want to, or I can just dump them all. But in certain circumstances, like if I had a card that said discard a card, I wouldn't want Stumble to be played before I draw the card. So I want to make sure I'm going to play Brilliance, and then over here you have the Activate Brilliance, right? I don't have to. I can play a Burrow. But I want to click Activate Brilliance to draw the 3 cards, and I just drew a crud load of Burgles. So there we go. We're just going to activate them all now. We have 5 points to purchase and 2 boots. No stinking swords, which means we're going to take some damage again. I don't have a way around this, right? There's nobody here that gives me a sword on kill, right? Nope, on acquire. Nope. So we're just going to have to eat it. We're going to go down here now and take a 2nd point of damage just to get ourselves in the market. Okay. So before we do any moving around, I need to really look at the situation I've got myself in here. Now, this is a one-way arrow. I cannot move into this crystal cave and then over to the 20. So it would be kind of dumb to go down there and get myself stuck, especially with how few boots I have, unless in the market, sometimes there's an amazing card. There is not. Sometimes there's like a teleport card available. That's a bummer. I don't see anything like that. So we have 1 single boot and 5 points. Now, we could heal ourselves out of this mess, and it might not be a bad idea. So let's move. Let's go over here. And you can see, because we're in a market, right? We're in this place. Down here is the market. You can also click this little bell to show it and hide it, but I'm going to buy a key. I'm going to double click that. I spent 7 gold. I now have a key. You can see it shows up on my little, oh, you can't see it because my fat head is in the way right there. It shows a key right above my little guy. If I click here, you can see the token I have. Because I think I might end up going for this 25. Now, nobody else has anything right now, so we're not in dire straits yet. What I do not like is my lack of boots, my lack of swords, and a dead run is so tempting. Okay, so with our 5 points, we could buy both shrines and just use that to heal ourselves, right? Because we are the lowest HP right now and the highest, by far, Clank in the bag. And I know it is a deck building game, and I want to generate a nice deck of cards I love. Let's see how many mercs are left. There's 9. That's a good number of mercenaries left. Let's go ahead and buy. Let's buy at least 1 shrine. We'll take the heart for it. We will heal, and then I think. Oh my goodness! You know what? Let's go. Let's just risk it all. Let's take Dead Run, which every time we pull that card, it's going to generate more Clank for us. But sometimes you play a Clank heavy game and you get in and you get out before you die. That's the goal, right? Oh, there's a red cube. Bam! Dang. Okay. So what do we draw for next time? I love that we can take a look. So the companion, the rebel captain is out, and it's if I have another companion draw a card, I don't have another companion in here. So what we want to do. Now, all this should be retroactive as well, but just to go in the order of things, just so you can follow, if you play Elven Dagger first, we can then draw a card, and if I have another companion in there, which I probably don't, as a matter of fact, it's going to force a shuffle. I don't see a single companion in here, so it's not going to matter. Yeah, it won't matter. So I may as well just hit the play all and let it go. That's a bummer. Okay. Well, at least I know that it'll be a fast turn because we're going to stumble. I don't have anything in here that lets me discard for bonuses. No, I do not. Gosh, we could grab Dead Run next time, but we have 0 boots to start, so not a great turn so far. All right, so let's take a look here. So blue is way up here still somehow. Blue is not moving. Yellow and red. So me and yellow and I are together. Where's the other guy? Oh, green is right over here. I see. Okay, so I'm not worried about you guys. I'm worried about me. Let's play everything. Let's draw a card, please. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, they played it all together. So I drew 0 boots. They drew and played. So I must have drawn a Burgle. Oh, no, I drew a Stumble because I have both of them in there now. Oh, good. I get to put more Clank into the bag if we draw some other horrendous thing. So that was terrible. Let's take a look and see what is available. Now, we do have 5 skill points, and I love that Mr. Whiskers card. So I'm going to really think about that. I also love the Dragon Shrine. You know what? That's 4 points. I'm buying the Dragon Shrine. We're going to hit trash a card. We have a stumble. Boom. It's out of the game. We're going to buy Mr. Whiskers and end our turn. That is fine with me. So it seems like it was not a great turn, but we got rid of a stumble card. And stumbling is adding Clank to that bag, and we don't want that to work. We just drew another red cube. Oh, gosh. We need that other shrine. So we can see coming up that we have 3 boots. Ooh, and yellow grabbed an artifact, and they're probably hightailing it out of here now, yeah? Ooh, and they grabbed the dragon cube. It moves the rage tracker up. Look at this. And a double heal. Oh, my goodness. I feel like this is Orange's game. They've got us up against the ropes. What am I going to do? I do have a key. We can pop down here and grab the 30. I mean, we could... Oh, green grabbed the 7. So we could easily grab this turn even. 1, 2, 3. We could grab the 25. I wish I had 4 more gold somehow, though. Dang it. What are we going to have? We're going to have no boots. Are we just going to have to just eat damage on our way through? This is terrible. This is bad. This is bad. Somebody grabbed a monkey idol. Blue. Stumble. Oh, I love this. I love the Amulet of Vigor. I only have 2 skill points going into this. Come on, Brilliance. Save me. Draw some high value goodies. Nope. 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 Okay. So we're about to have, look at that, 2 more Clank in the back. We have 4 points. Oh, this is terrible. So, wow. Wow, wow, wow. So this has backfired playing on hard here. So what are we going to do? We have 5 points where we can purchase stuff. Let's go ahead and buy the Treasure Hunter. She's a great card. And the Shrine to heal. We need to heal, right? Because we're going to die. Because we're about to go 1 damage. We're going to come right through here with no swords and take a damage. Then we're going to come over here and take 2 damage. Okay, so at least we're through the brutal parts of it. Now, ooh, we picked up the secret, which lets us trash a card, and we can trash our second stumble, so that's fantastic, but it's not going to save us. So we have 2 boots left. We can go here, or here, and then back out here. I say we risk it. Since we have the key, let's pop down here to the market. We're going to go down here and pray that this is a heal. Oh, it's draw 3 cards. Well, there's that. And how funny, we just got the Treasure Hunter. So let's go ahead and throw the Treasure Hunter out. So the Treasure Hunter will let us get rid of a card in the row here and replace it. Now, we have... Wait a second. Let me go back. Here. Okay, so we have 1, 2... And then she's going to give us 2 more skill. So we have 4 skill. Now the reason why I wanted to look at this is because, dang, if this, that's a bummer. Okay, so we could kill this guy with our last sword and have 5 skill points, right? Right. So, or we could replace him, right? So we have to replace something in the row now. Would there be worth something buying if we had 5? Not necessarily, right? That's the problem. So let's go ahead and dump the ruby. And what came out? Ooh, the Monkey Bot. Okay, so Monkey Bot 3000 is a heck of a card. Look at that. You add 3 more Clank, but you do draw 3 more. Ooh, 3 more cards. So let's use one of our swords to kill the kobold. We have 5 points. You know what? We're just risking it. Let's take Monkey Bot. Why not? Why not? End our turn. We're going to die in here. We have 5 hit points. We don't have an artifact yet. A dragon just came out. We have 12 cubes in the bag. No red, no red, no red. We're only drawing 3. That's not so bad, right? Okay, so we're still alive for now. Somebody's on their way out, though, right? Yeah? Orange? Orange is on their way out. Arrive. All players get +1 Clank. That is not what I needed right now. Holy smokes. Okay. Man, I am doing terribly. However, I have a plan. I'm not just winging it, right? We are working through our plan. You cannot go into this game and say, I'm going to go all boots, right? I mean, you know, the market does have the static cards, right? Mercenary, Explorer, and Secret Tome are always there. Tome is just there for VPs. Explorer is there just for your basic stuff. Mercenaries there for the basic swords, right? So, I mean, I guess you could just go all basic cards, but having all the powers and skills and whatnot that it adds makes the game shine, right? So, you really have to adapt your strategy, which is what I really like, right? It's only 100 cards. There's a lot of duplicates in there. There is only one Brilliance, though. Look at that. The Wizard is out. That is a great card when you're playing a skill-heavy game. I love it. But, ooh, you know who's out, though? This guy. Master Burglar's great. I love this card because you can just dump those burgle cards. What do we have here? So Elven Dagger's going to get us to draw a card. I kind of screwed the pooch on the companions here. I haven't used that guy to the fullest extent of his abilities. We have to pull Clank out of our pile. So let's go ahead and draw another card. Oh, yeah, see? Look, I drew Monkey Bot. Look. So, boom. We have what now? 4 cubes in the Clank pile. Let's use Monkey Bot's power for all these stinking burgles. So we're going to have to use Mr. Whiskers as a -2 Clank, right? So there's that. So we're down to just adding 2 Clank into the bag up here on the top left next time. That'll give us 14 cubes. Sometimes you play a Clank heavy game. It's a wild game, this Clank. All right, so here's what we got. We have 7 points. So 7 points is amazing because that's a secret tome. You can literally just convert that straight into points, but I'm not so sure we're in like a good enough spot to be able to just do that. So when you move into a room that has an artifact, if you attempt to move out of it, the game will warn you, yo, moron, you're leaving it, right? Are you sure you want to leave without picking it up? No, I don't. I want to click on it and pick it up. So now we've got some points, right? We do have the best artifact in the game, but now we're faced with a choice. We have a single boot. I have 2 options here. One, I risk it and step over here, and just for a minor secret, right? We do have 1 sword, so we can get over there, but looking ahead, I'm going to... Ooh, I will have... There's a good chance I'll pull Dead Run next time, which will let me go... boom, over here to heal, which I really like, and then boom, over here. Or we can go here and then wind up a little bit higher up. But that's 2 secrets and a heal, right? So again, we're trying to play the odds here. Do I go over here? Next turn, we know we're probably going to have 2 boots, so I can wind up here. Or do I go over here now, hope that I pull that Dead Run and wind up healing and getting up here? You know what? Let's gamble it. Let's go. Let's go over here and see what this heal is. I got 1 sword. I'm going to click you so we don't take any more damage. And we got ourselves... Oh, no! I was hoping a healing potion would come up. No, we just upped the rage to maximum now. All right. Oh, I did have another companion. Let's see what we draw. We drew yet another burgle. So there's that. So we have 8 skill points to spend. Now, I feel like... I feel like the Amulet of Vigor is something I just have to buy. It's such an amazing card. Let's just do it. I should have bought the Swaggers because they have boots on them. I really should have. I need to get out now, and I am not... That guy just pulled 5 boots. Oh my goodness, that's orange, and orange is right here. They are going to get stuck behind a crystal cave, it looks like. You can see, I love it. It puts ice on the boot icon. That's amazing. So I think I had 5 boots for some reason. It looked like it said 2 there. So they couldn't move anymore. Maybe they were too fast and I just couldn't see it. I don't know. But they got stuck, which was good, which is why those crystal caves are there, and it's also why I have Dead Run, so I can just book it through them. That's the plan, right? So we'll see how this goes. This is... I have the least amount of hit points, and, well, double the amount of cubes the blue has in there. Triple the amount of cubes that orange has. Oh, dear. Okay. So what we want to do to start, let's go ahead and hit Brilliance. That's going to let us draw 3 cards. We pulled, of course, Burgle, Burgle, Burgle. I don't have anything for a discard, so we're going to get all this out of the way. The Captain. I do not have another companion, so let's take a look at... Dang. Okay, let's hit Treasure Hunter. We have to discard something, swap something out of up here. Oh, the Cleric of the Sun is out. That's amazing. You know, Tile's good too. Let's go ahead and dump the Wizard, I think. Let's dump the Wizard. Ooh, okay. I like this. So we have 8 points to spend in here. Move silently is a no-brainer for me, right? So let's go ahead and take that. I feel like I should get a Tattle just to add some Clank to the bag if I can for them, but it doesn't have any boots on it, and I'm trying to get out now, but I would love to add some boots to, or Clank to the bag for them. So let's... No... Let's take the Cleric of the Sun. That heals us 1, and let's take a Swagger. We do have 2 swords left, but let's go ahead and take a look at what we've got. I must have played a companion. Oh, I did. The Treasure Hunter. So that does trigger the Rebel Captain ability of draw another card. We have the Elven Dagger, which is draw another card. Which is, oh good, okay, so Sidestep. Now Sidestep gave us 1 boot. Dead Run is going to give us 2 boots, but a bunch of Clank. So you can see we're about to add 4 Clank to the bag. So we have 3 boots now. Let's go ahead and go 1. We're going to use a sword here to not take a damage. We're going to move into the Crystal Cave to heal. We're up to 8 hit points now. But we don't have to stop because we have Dead Run. So now that was the whole plan, right? We move over here now. We go ahead and grab this. Money, I need $2 more. Now, we don't have a backpack, so coming over here for this is not great. We could move up here because I like the idea of this. The problem is next turn, if I'm right in here, next turn I'm going to get stuck in the Crystal Cave. Even though this could be 7 points, it could be a chalice worth 7 points. Looking ahead, this is what I'm going to draw. Likely not be able to move at all. I don't have any teleports, so the better move is to move into the Crystal Cave now so I can move out later and try to get out of this disaster I've created for myself. Additionally, I only have... Oh man, this is why this game is so good, right? So, Monkey Bot, if we draw Monkey Bot, we're going to be drawing some more cards. Let's see, we have 3, 4, 3, I can't count, 6, 7 cards. So we'll have to shuffle and draw 1 card from our discard. It could be anything that's in my hand. You can see half of my hand is in my plate area right now, so literally not great odds to get something I want. That something might be Dead Run, I don't know. My thinking is maybe going up here now would not be the end of the world if we drew Dead Run, but oh man. You know what? Let's go back. Let's roll it back. You know what? Forget it. Let's oh, it's such a bummer we don't have another thing though. Right? Like we're sitting on the 20 with no way to pick it up. You can only hold 1 artifact unless you have a backpack, and I do not have a backpack. Is that the better move, just to get whatever that major secret is? And that's going to set us back a ways, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 to get out versus here 1, 2, 3. You know what? I keep saying it. Push your luck. Let's push our luck this game. Ooh, these bracers are awesome. Look at that. Draw 2 cards. The bracers of agility. Okay, so we know Orange is on their way out. Orange is going to need 1, 2, 3 boots to get out. Oh, they drew 0 boots. Sucker! Alright, so they have a lot of boots in their discard pile too, so we probably have 2 turns before Orange manages to escape. What we do not want is to be clearing out the dungeon row because the dragon might show up. We got lucky a dragon did not show up there this time. Okay, blue, Marco the Collar, arrive. All players get +1 Clank. I have 17 cubes going in here. If a dragon comes out. So I love it. The amulet, look at that. Boom. 4, what do we got? Monkey Bot, that's a bunch of Clank. Look at the Clank I have. I have 8 cubes. 20 red cubes are going to be in that bag. Let's draw some cards. Ah, man, see, that's a bummer. So I was really hoping to get... -2 Clank with Mr. Whiskers. Yes, please. So now I only have 6 cubes going in. I was hoping to get Dead Run, but we're going to go in here. We're going to hopefully get a heal. Well, that's 5 points, and we're going into a market, so that's nice. We cannot move anymore, but we do have 8 points to spend. 0 boots, 8 points to spend. This isn't wonderful. Now, oh my God. +1 Clank. I'm going just, you know what? Sometimes you play a Clank heavy game and it looks like it might be this. I don't think I want that. If I take the Invoker of the Ancients, teleporting is an amazing ability, right? Because you can teleport out of a crystal cave. So that's fabulous. If I take Invoker of the Ancients, I'm giving up 7 victory points though. Secret Tomes, they have a bunch. Oh my goodness. There's only 5. This game starts with like 17, so maybe that's not the move. Maybe we get a Secret Tome in there. Just to have some points, because, yeah, I've got 1 point remaining. There's nothing I can buy for 1, right? Oh, there is. It's the, you know what? I'm feeling lucky. Let's take... Oh, this is amazing. Look at this card. Look at this card. The Flying Carpet. Ignore monsters in tunnels, and you do not stop in crystal caves. Oh, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 skill points next turn, so I can't buy it next turn. Uh-oh, dragon. Here we go. Blue, red, black, black, red, red. Of course it is. Of course it is. You know, I deserve to get wrecked. I have more cubes in there than anybody by a lot. I have double greens. Green only has 8 cubes in there. Oh, wow. This is crazy. So I just, full disclosure, I played a game of this just a minute ago, and I got killed in the depths. And I was not playing a Clank heavy game. It was just crazy, crazy bad luck here. So green just finally escaped. So green got out. Oh, I was thinking orange would be out first. So green got out. So now we are definitely on a timer. I'm still down in the depths. I can still lose with 0 points here. This is insanity. Look at that. Yeah, they're both up here. I am 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. I'm 5 rooms away. Oh my goodness. What is this? The rebel. Oh gosh. So you can see down here now. We're gonna start the big countdown. This is insanity. 2 boots. All right. So let's come up here. 0 swords, of course. Only 5 points. So of course I cannot buy the. You know what? The ladder is out. Yeah, I have no choice because the ladder is whatever. It gives me 2 boots. I have to buy that. With my remaining 2 points, fine. We'll buy swagger. It's got a boot on it. We're gonna have to just eat it and move, right? Because now I have 3 boots. I can go 1, 2, 3 and get. I can at least get to safety, right? Wait, hold on. Let me go back. If I go back, I can go 1, 2, 3. I never bought a teleport, right? So getting over here would be awful. I need 1 more boot. I really want that, but that's just not gonna happen. 1, 2. No, my best bet is just to get up with these guys. It's at this point we're gonna die no matter what. So we got to go, right? Yeah, let's get out. We're gonna go up here. We're taking damage. We have no swords. I didn't buy enough mercenaries, but we're here now. So we need 1, 2, 3 boots and 3 swords, and we're home free. And we have 1 boot and 4 swords. Oh no! We are really pushing our luck this game. I usually am not this bold, but I am. Oh, here we go. Here comes the dragon attack with an extra cube. I could die right here. Nope. 1 red. Oh, we survived. We survived. I have 2 hit points. Okay. Wow. Okay. Okay. They just bought another secret tome. I'm gonna lose this in points, just flat out. All right. So let's drop brilliance and just draw our cards. Let's see. I need all kinds of boots. Oh my god. Okay. You know what? I think we're just doing it, right? I think we're just. Oh, this is draw a card as well. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Oh no! Let's throw some more Clank in. Let's just throw it all in. Forget it. Let's just go. We gotta dump something out of that. I have 16. Oh, you know what? I'm buying 2 secret tomes. 1, 2. I have 2 points left. I do not care. Is there anything worth any points out here for 2? No. We'll do that then. Okay, fine. Now we're gonna go over here. We need 3 boots, right? 1, 2. Wait, can I kill him? 3. There we go. All right. Ching, 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 ching. We are getting out of here, man. Boom. Look at this. I cannot believe I escaped. I'm not going to win in points, but this is incredible. Now, the cool thing about it when you escape and you're playing by yourself and all that is that you do not have to I look at this. There was still stuff I didn't do. I never replaced a card in the row here. There. We are sold out of those things. I cannot believe it. I can't believe it. Let's get rid of sneak just because it's no victory points. Okay. I forgot there was still stuff to do here, so let's apply all of these cards. So we still have 3 points and 2 boots. So the moving isn't going to do us any good. That's fine. The 1 sword isn't going to do us any good. 3 points could get us a victory point anywhere. Yes, if we buy the rebel soldier, it's 1 victory point. Our turn is over. Now, you can just tell it to just skip, right? Look at this, although I kind of want to just play this out. You can see on the bottom right, instead of end turn, it now says skip to results. So we could just click on that to go. But I want to see. There goes orange. Okay. Orange escape. I mean, they're all right here. We may as well just let it play out, right? Because orange is going to come up in just a moment. They should be dry. Oh, here goes cubes. I think blue could die. All right, so how many cubes is this? They just moved, so +2. So is that 7 cubes now? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cubes. And that would have killed me. That was 3 reds right there, yeah? I can't believe it, how lucky this person is. They have 2 boots, they're out. Everybody escapes. It's over. Wow. Okay. You know what? There's a lot of games I've played where everybody gets killed. I cannot, or knocked out. Everybody survived this time. It was probably because I have 18 red cubes in the bag. So here's where it does the score tally. If I go to show map, you see the little flickering? That's the only bug I have ran into this, right? Because it's still counting in the background, right? So let's go back to show results. I'm gonna, well, I did better than I thought. Yes! What a game! I should have died, but you know what? Sometimes it's just, you know, the gambling pays off. I had 10 points in money as well, but we clobbered these guys, you know, actually. And this was on hard. I cannot believe. I wish I could see their cards, right? Can I go back and see their cards? I guess so. So we know that there is, wow, yeah, 4, 7, 14. So that guy only had one secret tome, though, right? I lost count. I don't know, 17 maybe? Wow. Wow. Okay, then you can pop over to somebody else, check their discard. Oh, look at that. 1, 2 secret tomes. I thought somebody had a ton of them. I don't know where they all went. I had one in my deck, and that was and then these 2. All right, well, maybe, I guess obviously I did better than I thought I did. We'll go to show results again, 101 points. Look at that, I did it. All right, yeah, anyway, this game is fantastic. This is Clank Digital. This is the beta version. If you want to see it, you can click up here. It shows you down here. Oh, and I'm in the way. I'm in the way again. There it is, version 0.8. That says client on the top and server version on the bottom down there. So there's your version numbers of where we're at. It's a little bare bones in the options here, if I didn't say this already, but you know, that's okay. It plays fine. Apparently you can use a controller to play this. But yeah, it's a fantastic game. Clank is seriously a classic. It is one of the best games I've ever played. There's a tutorial. One of the most fun games for sure that I've ever played, and it does support 1 to 4 players out of the, or 2 to 4 players out of the main box. If you have the app, I do believe that there is like a solo mode type of thing. I've actually never played it. Clank Catacombs does have a whole really cool solo mode campaign you can play, which I actually have videos of. I played through it all. It's amazing. This is not available yet. If you go to Steam, I imagine it's coming to mobile as well, but I know currently you can see the Steam page, which is up for it, but you cannot buy your way into the beta at this point. You just have to wait for release, which I don't know when that is, but hopefully it's coming very soon. Clank Digital Beta. I love it. I'm having a great time with it. Thanks for watching, everybody, and remember, games are made for everyone's recreation. I will see you next time.